Hello! If you're clicking on this video, you've probably played a little bit of Misty or interested in playing it in the future. And maybe you know this already, but the card is very polarizing. This card can either generate you infinite energy, or it can do nothing and flip tails on the first flip, and a lot of people bank on this, including me. I've played a ton of Misty lists that play really high energy attacks and play into the strategy of flipping heads 4 times in a row and getting your Gyarados attack on turn 2. And now, while that's really fun, it's not as consistent. So today I wanted to bring you guys a list that works without Misty, but is really amplified when your Misty is working. So let's look at how this list functions. There are 3 basic lines that you want to know for this list. There's the Starmie line, there's the Lapras line, and there's the Articuno lines. We'll start with the Articuno since you're probably familiar with the Articuno lines. A lot of decks run Articuno Misty strats to get Articuno out on turn 1, to play a Misty, to Blizzard on turn 1 and win the game. This list can do that, and I have done that with this list, but it's not completely banking on that because of the other Pokemon we're running. The next lines we're going to look at are the Lapras lines. Now this is the most flexible between Misty strats and just normal strats. A 1 energy attack that does 20 damage is very good for the early game on a 100 health basic Pokemon. But also, if we get 3 more energy than that 1, so 4 total or more, we'll deal an extra 70, making this hit for 90 damage. So we can get this early with a Misty, or we can just stack up late to get a 90 damage attack, making this very good when you miss on the Misty and when you hit on it. The last line that we're going to talk about are the Starmie lines. I only have 1 Starmie. I've been rolling for the second. I haven't gotten it yet. I was going to spend the 500 pack points, but I don't think it's worth it. The deck works without the second Starmie, but if you want to make it a little more consistent, you can run a second Starmie. This Pokemon works kind of similarly to Lapras, as it's a 90 damage attack, only 2 energy, so you can accelerate into this really early with a Misty, or you can just play 2 energy and you have this either way. So we're using Misty as a tool to accelerate some of these lower energy attacks, but when you miss on them, you're still able to use the deck very well. Lastly, I want to talk about this Pokemon has no retreat cost, which is really, really good. It lets us be super mobile with our Starmie and switch out for nothing. That's the whole list. If you have any questions about trainer cards, I have a video up there in the top right that'll explain it. And you've probably noticed, but I have the first game already playing, and I'm going to transition into that. If you like that kind of thing, let me know in the comments, and I'll keep doing it in future vids. If it's a little too much and overwhelming, let me know, and I'll, stop doing it. So, thank you. It'd be like 3, but it's the 1 that you need to cast it, and then the 3 extra. So, it's going to be a minute before we get this up and running, but that's okay. Okay, we get another chance. If we get 2, it's 100 damage, and we can one-shot this. That's 1. We get it, because we have 1 energy on the bench. Perfect. And we have the 4 energy, so we don't need to keep stacking, because this doesn't actually stack more than once. Yeah. The way it's worded is at least 3. We don't have the Starmie, so I'm going to start putting energy on the Articuno. In for 90. Take that out. He's probably putting in the Mewtwo here, since he has 2 energy stacked up. Lapras is our only non-EX, which is, it's a little scary. I probably should have put the second Lapras in so that I could switch to it for a second point, because if we put an EX in after this Lapras dies to the Mewtwo Psyblast, then we're down 1 point, so they kill an EX and we lose on the spot, versus if we put in a basic, then we can kill, that can die, and then we can get an EX in to get the most value. They're only hitting for 50 though. We can live this with Potion. I'm gonna put the Lapras in. Heal this with Potion. We're only gonna 1 Potion. They could just get the Gardevoir and get the energy acceleration and 150 us this turn. So that's scary. I think we start stacking the Articuno. 100 with the Giovanni? No, we're chilling. So this is a scary spot, especially with the Mewtwo in the back line. They can switch to that, and it really would screw us up. But as long as they're just sticking with their... Okay. Yeah, we can still kill that. Even double Potion, we can get through with a Giovanni. Yeah, they think they're safe because they're at 100, but we have the 10 damage buff. Wow, they don't have the kill, and we should win here. It's a double point. I respect that play, though. I mean, most of the time you're living there. Yeah, that's game. Whew. Yeah, they should have, I mean, hindsight's 20/20, but if they switched out, they would have been living. Good game opponent. I think they played that really well, though. GG's. Having a starting Articuno is always nice. It's better when we have the Misty, because then we can get the, you know, turn 1 shenanigans. But maybe we'll draw it. Playing into a Charizard deck, most likely. It's a good matchup for us. Staryu's a good draw. Second Staryu. It's a little annoying. Hopefully we don't get red carded, but even if we do, we're fine. We don't really need any of these cards. Charizard deck doesn't usually run red card. They could. We would love to see a Starmie draw. Starmie EX would be amazing right here. Sadly, Moltres isn't weak to water. All the birds are weak to lightning. Even though they're, you know, different mons. Okay, no heads, just tails, please. Just tails. Don't want that acceleration on the Charizard. Charmeleon, but it's gonna be a Charizard. Okay, 2 heads is okay. We can deal. Pokédex. Wish we had a Pokeball to pair with this. Sadly, we do not. Second Articuno's so bad, but a Misty's good. Let's start putting energy on the Articuno. This is not good. They're gonna have the Charmeleon this turn. If they do, we're in a bad spot, but we'll see. They don't have it right away. They could draw it. Please don't draw it. Please don't draw it. That's okay. They just have to not have the Charizard and not flip heads. No heads for the Moltres, please. Putting energy on the Moltres cannot be right there. Red card, that's awesome. That's good for us. Okay, Misty's awesome. Lapras is awesome. Yeah, there's no way you should ever be putting energy on your Moltres. You just want to stack up on the Charizard. We're hoping for some tails. That's a heads. Double tails. Good. I guess they're putting it on for the retreat. Oh, that's amazing. We have the X speed too. Ugh, if only... Okay, we can do it if the Misty flips. Good. I mean, we're still dead to the Charizard, but come on. Just one. All we need is 1 heads. Yes! Okay. Okay, we're good. We're going to X speed. We're going to retreat this. Articuno. I love Starmie. It's such a good card, especially with the free retreat cost. It's so mobile. Let's play the Lapras. What do we want to put our energy on? Let's start stacking the Lapras, because with weakness, you know, a 90 damage attack is not bad. Next turn, the Moltres is dead. He'll probably go for the attack with it this turn, or he'll retreat into a Charizard if he draws it. He would never, though. That'd be so rude. He has Charizard. No way he's committing energy if he doesn't have it. Please? I guess he doesn't have it. That's crazy he doesn't have it. I don't get why he committed energy to the Moltres last turn and then didn't commit it for this turn with the attack if he doesn't have the Charizard. That's a crazy play. So we get 2 points here. 2 points is very good. I'm going to put an energy on the Lapras, just start stacking. Yeah, we can win this if he doesn't draw the Charizard EX. We're dead to normal Charizard as well. But we have 2 points, so it doesn't matter if it's EX or normal. Oh, that's game. Easy peasy. They just didn't draw it. We probably could still win if they drew it, because we had the Lapras stacked up in the backline that we could have switched into, but that was a good game. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, there's another video on screen. Bye.